How to ensure that we do not get lost in the ocean of data science material that is available on the internet today, and we transition our charter our path towards a data science career. And another thing that I had in my mind was that is a PhD really required for just having a presence there in the data science field? My question I have is that I was very curious to know about your personal goals and in terms of you contributing to India for data science, because you have already contributed there in US. Is something
Ooh, it's even hotter. Which order to take this? So the first, let's take it in the order you presented it. So the first is, there is so much data for courses, and information, and classes out there. It's truly remarkable. I am a massive fan of project-based work. I love, there's so much out there. It's like saying if you want to be an electrical engineer, there's too much choice. Like, where do you start? You have to start with a problem, and then if you fall in love with the problem, the solutions carry forward. I was a great beneficiary of this myself personally. Yes, I did have a bunch of very core theoretical classes as a mathematician. But I remember one of the times where I was playing with sardine data, because there's a big population we have a big problem in California is that the sardine population had collapsed, and a lot of people had depended on this food supply, and no one could really figure it out, so I got interested. I was playing with this data. And one of the things that I had to learn about was fast Fourier transforms. But the class I was taking was on fast Fourier transforms and complex analysis. And as a result, I was like, ooh, I now know how to combine this theory with what I'm doing. And I learned the subject in a completely different way. And I went well beyond the curriculum. And I still utilize it. I think one of the digital signal processing still has a huge role to play in data science. It's something that isn't taught. Well, if you start with a problem, you'll learn it. And so making it project-based. The other thing is, don't learn data science alone. Do not learn it alone. Always do data science with a team. Even if it's just advice or input or a critique, you need to have somebody with it. Data science is a team sport because it is so multidimensional. You've got to have it as a team-based effort. And when you make it as a team-based effort, somebody will say, ooh, did you learn about this? Did you learn about that? All these different things. The power that I had and the benefit I had of going through a PhD program is I had an amazing set of cohort of people who were equally minded of coding and doing all these things. And so I learned about new coding techniques from them. I learned about agent-based modeling and genetic algorithms, and these things that were not being taught in class at all, or I didn't know where to find the class. But because they were doing it, they were coding it, I would just listen along, and I was like, ooh, wow, that's kind of interesting, even though it had no relevancy to my work. But over the years, I have found I'm so grateful that we would just, kind of talk about these things over tea, coffee, and just kind of learn. And so I find it imperative that you have that. The good news is you don't have to go get a PhD now to have those conversations. There's meetups. Before there weren't meetups. It wasn't an easy way to get the word out. There wasn't an easy way to say, hey, I have a question. You had to work really hard to find people. So I absolutely do not believe you need a PhD to do this work. I think you need a PhD if you want to love working on a problem and you want to do it within a rigorous academic environment. Then I think it's fantastic. PhD is about apprenticeship more. I don't know if it was for you, but I found that mine at least was about apprenticing amongst a certain set of people. That set of people that I was in love with working on was very academic. But the same thing happened to me when we were building LinkedIn. I feel like I got another PhD when I went to the government. I was around all these other experts. And by the way, no one cared at the White House that I had a PhD. Like, no one cares. My sister loves to point out that when I got my doctorate, I went from stupid to doctor stupid. The PhD it trains you, and I think you should focus on it as a that's really the application of where it is.